Mrs. Baker again. So today I'm going over the ending of Chrysanthemum, okay? So I'm going to start and then we're going to discuss it later. Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrysanthemum. They said I even look like a flower. They pretended to pick me and smell me. Oh, pish, said her mother. They're just jealous and envious and begrudging and discontented and jaundiced, said her father. Who wouldn't be jealous of a name like yours? Said her mother. After all, it's absolutely perfect, said her father. Chrysanthemum felt a trifle better after her favorite dessert, chocolate cake with buttercream frosting, and another evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that she really was a chrysanthemum, so a flower. She sprouted leaves and petals. Victoria picked her and plucked the leaves and petals one by one until there was nothing left but a scrawny stem. It was the worst nightmare of Chrysanthemum's life. Chrysanthemum wore her outfit with 7 pockets the next morning. She loaded the pockets with her most prized possessions and her good luck charms. Chrysanthemum took the longest route to school possible. She stopped and stared at each and every flower. Chrysanthemum, 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 the flower seemed to say. So she really did not want to go to school, so she was trying to take as long as possible to get there. That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, the music teacher. Her voice was like something out of a dream, as was everything else about her. The students were speechless. They thought Mrs. Twinkle was an indescribable wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. So they really liked Miss Twinkle a lot. Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales. Then she assigned roles for the class musical. Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen. Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess. Jo was chosen as the all-important pixie messenger. And Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy. Chrysanthemum's a daisy! Chrysanthemum's a daisy! Jo, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was wildly funny. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. What's so humorous? Asked Mrs. Twinkle. Chrysanthemum was the answer. Her name is so long, said Jo. It scarcely fits on her name tag, said Rita, pointing. I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. She's named after a flower. My name is long, said Mrs. Twinkle. It is, said Jo. My name would scarcely fit on a name tag, said Mrs. Twinkle. It would, said Rita, pointing. And, said Mrs. Twinkle, I'm named after a flower, too. You are, said Victoria. Yes, said Mrs. Twinkle. My name is Delphinium. Delphinium Twinkle. And if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it's absolutely perfect. Chrysanthemum could scarcely believe her ears. She blushed, she beamed, she bloomed. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. Look how happy she is now. Jo, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly. Call me Marigold, said Jo. I'm Carnation, said Rita, pointing. My name is Lily of the Valley, said Victoria. So now they all want flower names like Chrysanthemum and like their teacher. Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it. So now she knows her name is perfect and she loves her name again. The end. Okay? So, what does Mrs. Twinkle in the story do to stop the girls from teasing Chrysanthemum? So think about it for a second. Okay? And you should be saying that she made them see that her name was just like Chrysanthemum's name, so they should not be teasing her. They should like her name, okay? And should like her. And how did the girls' feelings change about Chrysanthemum's name at the end of the story? So instead of not liking Chrysanthemum's name and picking on her about it, now they like it and they want to have a name like her too, to be named after a flower. And how does Chrysanthemum feel about her name at the end of the story? So now, at the end of the story, at the beginning, Chrysanthemum loved her name. She was happy about it. And then in the middle of the story, she did not like it. But now at the end, how does she feel about her name? Well, now she likes her name again and she's proud of it and she loves it and she's feeling happy again. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.